Hey everyone, welcome to the channel again, and this is another day I'm trying to make the car better, especially on the handling. So today I'm going to introduce you another important part so you can use to improve the handling of the car. So if you know, every time when you lower the suspension, so you're going to change a lot of parts to a different angle, especially the lower control arm, those steering shaft, steering arm, those kind of things. So, but that one will impact the handling quite a bit, because you might not notice on the normal driving, but once you drive it hard, and you're gonna feel the immediate difference. So last time I did the rear traction arm, the rear traction bracket, and they're just holding up pretty well, but I just noticed the front, so it doesn't have any mods at the moment, because they're supposed to have one thing called the road center adjuster. So this is a two piece of metal. I'll show you. So this material is from MRP in New Zealand, Auckland. So you can see the quality. They are billet aluminum CNC machine, very high quality product, and so I'm feeling pretty happy. We have a local supplier to support us, so we can continue enjoy the car without worrying about too many hard to find parts. So this thing will go between the steering knuckle and suspension. So pretty much you have to undo those two bolts, one on the other side, and you can slide this between it. So you can see, so it's gonna lower the control arm for 38, because this one is a 38 millimeter thickness. So you're gonna change the angle down, so you're gonna have a better angle for the control arm when the car lowered. So theoretically, this thing can dramatically improve the handling of the car during the cornering and going over the road bumps, and gonna reduce the bump steering. So that, yeah, just trying to make the car more stable to drive during the corner, right? Alright, let's get to it. So I'm hoping this will be an easy installation. Hopefully it doesn't have much fitment problems. So let's get started. Yeah, that's it. That's one. I'm not sure how tight this thing will be. Because it should be a pretty snug fitment. Let's see when I remove both bolts. Let's see what's gonna happen. Ideally this thing gonna just drop easily, right? Alright guys, so it doesn't seem to move around, but after a series of observation, so I realized what's my problem. I need to check out the other side and undo those bolts at the same time. Because what happened is, so right now this anti-roll bar, because it's connected to the other side pretty tight. So if you want to push it down, which means the other side is gonna push it down as well, but the other side is still on the bolt, so they're bolt on, so you can only move a little bit. So now I'm gonna check up the other side, remove the wheels, undo the bolts. So I think that will be the solution. Yeah guys, so pretty much getting easier after I check up this, but I still need to remove the bolt on the anti-roll bar. Now look at this. So I definitely need to do some treatment on the ball joint area. As you can see, a little bit of water. Yeah, that's the water, man. Probably just do some anti-rust protection and put some grease on it. Yeah, just for some protection. Hey guys, I don't have to say anything now. But this is another wrong part again. Yeah, again my car is, I don't know. So this is not a AE86 knuckles, and so I realized it's actually from the Cressida. So the center hole between each hole is a different distance. So the AE86 one is 85mm distance, but this one is 90. Oh well, so I have to ask MRP, see if he can make another one, correct one, right? Yeah, this is something you always hate about working on the old cars. Yeah, especially a car like this. Yeah, it's not even a OEM parts, right? So I just realized when I checked the third plate, you can see here, Cressida front disc brake. So, and also the knuckle is, when I checked online I couldn't find any reference photo for the knuckles, but I checked the distance is 90mm, and yeah, after spending 1 hour to remove everything, check, but eventually it's still not working, so I have to put everything back again and just wait for the correct parts to show up. So what should I say, this is a part of car life, success and failure. But eventually it's good, it's gonna be good. Yeah, so I just need a break, and I'll put everything back on. And I have some MRP stickers, so what should I put? Probably around here, right, on the back. So I still want to keep the car clean. I think this thing will kind of look good, because my car has a lot of MRP products. You can see that. Yeah, coil packs, and also, yeah, I like this company because they really helped me a lot. Yeah. Also in the future, I'm definitely gonna get more parts from them. If you're driving an 86 or something Toyota, you can feel free to ask Barry. Pretty helpful guy. Oh, yeah. Not bad, right? Hey guys, so I'm back with the replacement part. So after about 2 weeks, so they redevelop, and they make another one. So instead of the 38mm, so I reduced to 20mm. So I think right now it's more suitable for my car because it's not extremely low. I think this distance is okay. So I just need to figure out, probably need to loosen up the tension. I already done it. Loosen up the tension rod, also the sway bar, so I can push it down and put it back on. That would be a job done, right? Also the other side, so I have to lift up both sides together, so that would be easier for the work. Yeah, check this out. So this is what it looks like on the car. Yeah, that's a perfect fitment, right? As you can see, just need to, yeah, that's good. And now I can simply just, you can see, put them back, and bolt on. So easy peasy. Right, so I just need to get my bolts ready. So I'm planning to put some Loctite on the thread, so you don't want anything to come loose. Yeah, the only difficult part is sometimes to match the location, because the ball joint is pretty tight. Sometimes you need to rotate. It's pretty hard. And yeah, now the bolt is on, so I'm gonna just put some Loctite from the top. See, just a few drops, so you can just seal the thread. I'm gonna tighten everything up soon. And before I tighten this side, so I will put the bolt on the other side first. Yeah, otherwise, so you don't want to tighten the other side and this side become pretty stiff. So just put everything, put them back slightly loose, so you can tighten the bolt one by one. Alright, so everything is back on, and easy installation. Slightly time consuming, but yeah, I will put the wheels back and go for a drive. See if I can feel anything, especially when you turn and hit the road bump. Sometimes without that, so you're gonna have some bump steer. What a bump steer means is, so when you drive, if you hit anything, for example on the left wheel, so the steering wheel would turn to left slightly, but with the help of the roll center adjuster, so it will help you to reduce the movement of the steering wheel, so your car will be more stable. Especially when you turn, for example when you're doing the tight right hand turn, and your left wheel hit the bump, and the steering wheel move to the left, so it kind of just make the car not that stable, right? So sometimes maybe dangerous. But yeah, so that's it. So my car, the front suspension part is pretty much finished. I don't know what should I do next, but I'll keep looking, because I'm thinking to upgrade the front brakes, because at the moment I'm not too sure at the moment, to be honest, but yeah, we'll keep in touch, and I'll see. By the time I'm doing this, so I found something I need to worry about, because you can see this area, so it's hollow, so the water can go inside, and you can see there are actually some water and rust around the, you can see, lower part. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do something about it. I will dry the water and put a tape around this area. I'll make it dry first and tape it, so whenever I need to change the dampening, so I just remove the tape and replace. Yeah, this is I mean, it's not a bad design, but just for the driving friendly, so it's not that good for driving at the wet condition, right? So the water can trap inside and build the rust. Yeah, it's lucky I see this now, otherwise I don't know when I'm gonna see this problem again. Well, so this could be because the rust can develop pretty quick, and so you don't want that to happen. That one will reduce the safety, I mean the strength of the material, right? And look at this, so a lot of stones and shit. Slightly rusty, but it's not extremely bad, because so the material is pretty thick. I'm still gonna just get it done well. So I think there's a layer of stones, so I probably need to vacuum them out. How can I vacuum them out? I cut a piece of garden hose. Gonna do some DIY work around here. I will tape this together so I can reach the thing, right? It's kind of sketchy, but yeah, that's what I do. Take this. So it works very well, right? Get all this rusty stone sand out. Just a little bit brake cleaner. Yeah, it's not too bad now. It's mostly dried. Yeah, probably just gonna get some WD-40. Careful, don't spray on the brake disc. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna soak it with the. Make sure it's soaked everywhere. Same on the other side. Yeah, at least for the next 5 to 10 years. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the car for that long, but at least 5 years, right? So it's not gonna have any problem. And I would do another back, just because there are so many WD-40 inside. I'm gonna try it slowly and tape it, so it's gonna work. That's it. So duct tape is my best friend, right? But I'll still need to check maybe every few weeks. Just make sure next time when I open it, just make sure there's no moisture inside, because sometimes the moisture trapped inside cannot escape. It's even worse, right? Yeah, just remove it every couple weeks. Yeah, and I dropped the car, lower the car now, and you can see the lower control arm. So it has a better angle towards the ground. You can see just slightly like this. Before it's a little bit flat, and now it's like this, right? So at the moment it's a better geometry for the front suspension. And that's everything today. So if you like the video, make sure to subscribe my channel. And yeah, that's it. So see you next time.